The Hotel OJ party! Party, 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 party! Now, where is he? I have a good question for me phone. Me phone 4. Who is your favorite contest and yes, it's happening.
That's right. After such a long time, we finally are reaching the end of Inanimate Insanity 2. That's right, baby.
What? Did I just?
The finale of Inanimate Insanity 2. Oh, it's happening. It's happening, all right. It's going to be happening tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern
the movie!
Time. That's right, I think, 12 p.m. Eastern. Some people say ET, others say EST. I like saying EST. I prefer to say ET when it comes to extraterrestrials. But yes, that is the time that it will be happening. But in the meantime, we are all partying it up at Hotel OJ. I have some very special guests who will be joining me for, some sit-down interviews. Perhaps you recall this format. If there's any fans of Fans Fantastic Features in the audience, make some noise.
Yeah!
Maybe I shouldn't have, this isn't really... it is a live audience, but I don't really have the the applause that I can hear. Be loud in the chat. Just really push it. Yeah, okay.
That saves the world.
Just really send a bunch of messages. I'll just pretend that that's clapping. All right, yeah. All right. Very good. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of messages flying through, and those things called super chats. It's like chats, but super themed. Now, what I want to say is just a disclaimer right up top is that we have a lot of guests here today, and just a lot that we're trying to get through in a very short amount of time. So there is a very good chance that we will not read, your message or your super chat or whatever you may have. So I don't even know if we'll be reading any of them. Maybe we'll pick one out every once in a while. Maybe, I'm not even sure. So be warned. Just know that you are donating at your own peril. You are typing in that chat. It is your choice, but it may not be seen by any of us. Just know. Because, I'm going to have all these people live, so I'm not going to be as dependent on the chat necessarily, because, I have these wonderful guests who are taking their time to be with me today. But I do, while I'm on the subject of the chat, I do have a question for you. That's right, you, the chat. Okay, so we are at the final 2 of Inanimate Insanity 2. Mm-hmm. Two. Okay, so between the final two contestants of Inanimate Insanity 2, we have Knife and we have Suitcase. And I really want to know. And I could actually, you know what? I think I could do a poll. I think I'll do a poll. That's a good idea, right? Do people like polls? Are they still cool? All right, hold on. Let me access the Animation Epic YouTube account. I have a manager on this. I don't think they know that I am, but
I don't know.
Don't tell anyone.
This is
lets
tough.
Me have the ability to start a poll.
Okay.
All right. Who do you think should win Inanimate Insanity 2? Hopefully there are no typos on this. Okay. I'm going to say, it almost said yes or no. No. That's not what we need. We need actual, that's there. Okay. So we have Knife.
Okay.
Is one of them.
Good. Good.
Okay.
Good. Hopefully we don't
Knife.
fail.
Add some emojis. Okay. And
this will be perfect.
Okay. Let me proofread this. Who do you think should win Inanimate Insanity 2? Knife, Suitcase. All right. I'm going to start the poll now. All right. So go into the chat. Vote for who you think
Suitcase
should win. And it obviously will have no bearing on the outcome because they are going to compete for real. There will be a final challenge. So I've heard. Rumor mill says that there will be a final challenge in which Knife and Suitcase will compete with each other to decide who wins the $1 million. But, this is just for fun. All of this is just for fun. All of this is not officially affiliated with Inanimate Insanity in any way. But as long as they don't kick me out or tell me to stop, then this is what I'm here to do. And before you ask, fan, who are you rooting for between Knife and Suitcase? I will not be saying one way or the other. I am impartial. I am the moderator. I am the host of this event. I shan't share any opinion because it would sway the votes. And also, it would greatly disappoint anyone who has a headcanon that I'm on a specific team. Trust me, I know how your minds work. I'm one of you, right? I'm one of you fans. I've done the same thing. So they're going to be like, oh, no, he's not rooting for Knife or Suitcase after all. That's not the fan I know. Don't you worry. I will not commit to anything, and therefore I can't disappoint you.
Do you miss your little egg friend?
Specific. Oh, my goodness. This is a wonderful day. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, it's very close. We already have over 8,000 votes. Oh, it's over. Wait a second. It's over 9,000 votes for the poll already. That's incredible. What a number. I quite enjoy that we've surpassed this number.
Okay.
Well, I will definitely continue to keep an eye on that poll. I'll keep it going, see how high we can go. Maybe we'll have some other polls throughout the evening. I'm not really sure. We'll see where the night takes us. I like to think on my feet. I say that even though I have a bunch of note cards I have planned. I've been very stressed about this, extremely anxious, because I want to make sure everyone enjoys what I have planned here. And, they took my show away from me. I've been away from this desk for so long, so I really don't want them to have any reason to be like, oh, you see, this is why he got canceled. This is why he hasn't had a show. This is why we took away his platform. No. I'm going to prove that I deserve to have a platform, okay? Oh. All right, well, we'll be having our first special guest very, very soon. I'm curious, who would you like to see today? Now, I will say right up front that Knife and Suitcase, they will not be arriving until tomorrow. And of course they're very busy now. They're training, they're resting, they're whatever they're doing. They need to be in the headspace. They will be making a special appearance tomorrow. But not during this live stream event. This portion of the party. Will they?
I gave in me phone 4.
I may try.
I would know. I like him.
No guarantees on this. It is a Hotel OJ party. It would be great if we could get an appearance from OJ himself. That's right, the original winner of Inanimate Insanity, the winner of Season 1, the owner and manager of the very hotel we're broadcasting from. However, that being said, he does not usually approve of the fact that I film in here. He says it's very loud. He asks for me to stop doing it. So I think that there's probably like a 17% chance that because this is a big event, he might, just kind of give in and go along with it and take an interview. But, we'll see. We'll save him for the end. We'll see if we can get him in there. So we're going to really just build up to that. And if it doesn't happen, then, we can all be disappointed together. I think that's good. We all be disappointed together. Oh, my goodness. The poll, we're over 10,000 votes. It's only been out for 3 minutes. This is crazy. Inanimate Insanity didn't used to have this level of an audience, let me tell you. It used to just be, I don't know, me and like 5 other people. And half of them were me on alternate accounts.
Okay.
So this is really just impressive to see how the fandom has grown. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's just it means so much.
Suitcase is going to win, hopefully. If she doesn't win, then I am going to stop watching Inanimate Insanity forever. Wow, okay, I'm kidding.
That is great to know. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that we are going to be moving very shortly into introducing our very first guest. A guest. Oh, I almost said guest. Oh, this is why they took away my show. No. Okay, let's see if you can guess who the guest is. Oh, saved it, fan. Good job. Okay, now, our first guest is someone that, I'll say this. I'll tease it with this. They have a complicated history within Inanimate Insanity. We'll put it that way. I think a lot of y'all formed a certain opinion about them at first, and then that opinion maybe gradually morphed and changed over time. As one could say, they morphed and changed over time. Or perhaps they always were a certain way, and they just were appearing to be another way.
Paintbrush?
I think that makes sense.
Paintbrush is a they-them.
Let's see if you can guess. Let's see if you think who it is. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of guesses. A lot of wrong guesses. No. Taco will not be on this stream unless, if she is, I would be a little bit frightened. I heard, didn't she do this thing where I was hearing about it from Paintbrush that I guess Taco interfered with this challenge. It was like the Truth or Flare challenge. Totally took it over from MePhone, made everyone confess all these dark truths about themselves. It seemed very Bottle episode inspired. I would have really loved to see that. And not be a part of it, to be quite frank. I would not have enjoyed partaking in that, because that sounds like a terrifying situation. And also, I'm afraid of both heights and emotional vulnerability pretty equally. So that would have been a no-go for me. But spectating it, that would have been very enjoyable. But yeah, so unless Taco finds some sort of a way to cause some more unrest and invade into these proceedings, then yeah, no, I do not think she's certainly not lined up, and I didn't prepare any questions for her, so I would not expect Taco to be joining. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, we're almost right at time. I don't know how many of y'all have guessed it. I have seen a couple of people guess it. I'll be fair. There have been a couple of people. Okay. Well,
paintbrush.
Without further ado, let's introduce our first guest. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. And thank you again, Testu, for holding up the camera over there. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so, first guest in a long time. You can do this, Fan. You still got this. Talk show host, you got it. You're in the zone. All right, our first guest is an Inanimate Insanity veteran with a complicated history, but we love him all the same. That's right. It's our good friend, finally back to speak to us. It is Balloon! Say hi!
That's right! Hello, everybody! Can everyone hear me?
I think so.
Is this thing on?
I love you, little guy!
I can hear you.
Alright. Well, it's fantastic to be here in Hotel OJ, where I used to not be welcome.
Oh, yes. Oh, come on in. You see what I did there?
I do see what you did there. You said my thing. Never say my thing.
I'm sorry. I thought you would appreciate it. Okay, well, listen. As you alluded to just there, Balloon, you have become a lot more welcome in the hotel than you were previously. And I think a big turning point was when you wrote that note to everybody, and then they all read it, and I think it melted everyone's hearts. Do you recall this turning point?
Yes, I do remember that. And I just want to say it really means the world to me that you and everyone else here has welcomed me back with open arms. I really don't think I was my best self back in season 1.
Oh, look,
you were more evil
you were
back
not
then.
Being yourself,
I'm gonna stop texting now.
You thought you had to be a different kind of someone who would win in a reality show like this, and you thought that guys like you couldn't win. And I think that's fair to say from the catalog of reality show winners that have been in the past. It's not usually soft-spoken, nice guys like yourself. So
yeah, I just was really feeling a lot of pressure,
Oh. Yeah.
I feel like I react very strongly to that kind of thing.
Right. No, I mean, I certainly can relate to you on that. I think, the game certainly puts this pressure on people. There's no
Balloon, what are your thoughts on
I think
season 3?
You expressed all of this in the words of your letter. It was quite well done. And I know, I believe you're very into poetry, correct? Is that right?
Yeah, I've been getting more into it recently. I really like writing poems, occasional song lyrics, just...
Okay, this is getting boring.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to do it just...
I should probably
right now in
stop this.
Is that good?
Really put me on the spot there.
I should probably check some stuff out.
But if you want to, then you can go
ahead. I'm gonna disappoint everyone?
No,
what?
I didn't say that. I just said that I don't want that to happen. I said I don't.
I'm Mickey
Mouse. And it's gonna start in the next 5 seconds. Everyone get ready.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Roses are red. Me phone is blue. I really enjoyed competing on Inanimate Insanity Season 2. Thank you.
This is why everyone embraced you again. Because look at that wit. He just came up with that on the spot, folks. He did not rehearse that. I promise you can investigate into this. There was no rehearsal. That was completely off the cuff. I am in awe. Right
he
now.
made it up by himself.
You really did a great job.
Okay.
Thank you, man. And I think you're getting to the core of what's
Maybe I should stop this.
I feel
Stop
like
it.
I often
Stop
get
it.
so caught up in what other people think and approval from other people. I get really nervous about that kind of thing a lot.
Oh,
It's why it took me a long time to really want to share my poems with other people too. But I realized eventually that what really matters is what I think of it. And as long as I feel good about it and feel good about myself, then nothing else really matters all that much.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's true. And I know this is going to really undercut everything you just said, but everyone in the chat really loves your poem. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
But, you know,
I love your poem
agree.
and you.
What's important is that you enjoy it. You know, you shouldn't be in the business of making art unless you appreciate the art that you're making. In fact, I strike that. It's not making art is not a business.
You are cute.
It's not a business. It's a passion. It's something that comes from your soul within you. That's what I felt it. I felt your soul just there, Baloo. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Your soul. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Now, another, I think, important thing that I wanted to touch on, because I think this is pertinent to the forthcoming finale, is that, Suitcase obviously is one of the contestants, and I'm assuming, I don't want to make any assumptions, but out of those final two, I would think, given your close relationship, that you probably are rooting for her. Is that correct? Is that fair to say?
I indeed am #Team Suitcase.
Yeah.
Get it trending, people.
Yeah.
Suitcase for the win. Although I would also like to say, I'm a big believer in second chances, right?
Yeah.
And I don't really have that much bad to say about Knife. In fact, it kind of seems like he's chilled out a lot since season 1. I mean, I know better than anyone that, I don't think any of us were our best selves in season 1. Knife was really pretty abrasive back then.
Yeah.
And I mean, in season 2, it seems like he mellowed out a little bit. It was still kind of hard to get to know him. He never really seemed that approachable to me. Especially with him being
for you especially.
I'm
being
dying.
a balloon. Yeah,
Dangerous.
right.
Yeah.
And so I never really got that close with him. But I noticed a change in his demeanor, and I think he can continue to work on that and improve and become even better.
Oh, that's really well said, Baloo. Very big of you to say. I bring all of this up to also remind the fact that I think one of the most memorable moments of Inanimate Insanity 2, if I do say so myself, was that crazy elimination, that double elimination of both you and Nickel. And you have not seen Suitcase since that double elimination. Is that right?
Right. That is exactly correct. I mean, I've been trying my best to keep up with her exploits on the show, but I really had no contact with her, so I'm really excited to see her again.
What do you think? What do you want to say to her when you see her again?
Oh gosh, I want to wish her the best of luck in the finale, of course.
Sure.
I think she can really take it all the way. But,
Okay.
yeah, I want to let her know also that we're still gonna be friends regardless
I
of
know.
how she
How
performs
sweet.
in the final episode. Like, I think our friendship goes a lot deeper than that.
Right. No, I think that's become a big concern for a lot of the, I don't know about a lot, but certainly some.
I'll stop being in this thing, but
feel like,
I'll come
I
back
need to show that
after
I perform well in the
it's
game
done.
in order